Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. What a fantastic time it is to be alive. Hello there. I hope you've had a very nice sleep. I did, as well as it happens, and in fact, we're going to start this video the right way, and that is, of course, with a cup of tea, because that is exactly what I have right next to me, so pardon me while I take a slip. And if you're wondering what a slip is, I too was wondering that the moment I came out of my mouth. I suspect it is some sort of combination between a sip and a slurp, which is accurate considering that I did actually slurp a little bit. I do apologize. Nevertheless, there we go. Who knew that I was going to invent a new word today? What a fantastic time it is. Right, let's have a look at what we've got to do today. It is, of course, Emily's birthday, so we are going to be going and checking out some possible presents for Emily, jewel tones, if I recall. Hopefully I did get that right, considering I married her at one point. Right, let's check what the weather is going to be like. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Fantastic. And what is my fortune today? The spirits are somewhat annoyed. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, luck is not going to be on our side, but you know what is going to be on our side? Well, let me show you if I've got any plants around here. There we go. Right click telling me what is planted. I guess it isn't going to tell me there, but that's fine. Thank you ever so much to Fen, and honestly, before this episode, I had a debate with myself on how to pronounce your name. Mo or Moe, I'm not really sure, but thank you ever so much for the suggestion of this mod over on the Dapperdell Discord. It is everything I wanted. Basically, it allows me to right-click on a plant and it'll tell me what that plant is, regardless what growth stage it's at, but it doesn't give me any other information. Dear Mr. Aavak, last night at Joja, bloody Joja, team found you incapacitated. A medical team was dispatched to bring you home safely. We're glad you're okay. You've been billed 1,000 gold for this service. Man, 1,000 gold? I would expect, like, dock wagon level service for that kind of money. My goodness. Hello. Sorry, not good at writing letters. I made one metal bar too many, and I thought you might need it. Clint, the blacksmith. Thank you very much, Clint. Just in case I know any other Clints, you know. Thank you ever so much. Gold bar, my lord. Right, let's head on in. First, and indeed, foremost. Actually, this gives me an opportunity. Now, I don't know if I've actually got anything that I'm going to be able to make for the quest for our friends over here. What was it that you wanted? You want pickles. Now, I mean, when they say pickles, do they mean pickled anything or pickles in particular? Because that's quite an important distinction there. Let me go ahead and rebait the traps. Honestly, I've never really considered taking the crab profession, just because, as it stands, it's wildly effective. I don't feel that I need anything more out of them. Nevertheless, let me go and have a look at our gems. Now, jewel tones. Jewel tones. What would be jewel tones? Well, the diamond could go back. I get amethyst, yes. Aquamarine, probably. Emerald, definitely. Ruby, definitely. Topaz? Well, topaz is the most common one. But I'm gonna go for an emerald for Emily. Let's go ahead and grab that. I think that would be perfect. Have I got... Oh, actually, I'm gonna drop that back in there, but that's fine. Nope. Let me see if I can't drop anything off there. And indeed here. Nope, I can't. How about over here? Nope, nothing for you. Anything there. And finally, Tonk. Okay, that's not too bad. Actually, the snails and the crayfish, I guess I'll leave them there because I probably will use them in some capacity later on. Right, we've actually got a lot of random gubbins in my inventory, sadly. But, well, just on the off chance that I could pickle anything, I guess... well, we've only got one of those. I'll throw some corn into the preserve bins. And we'll see how that comes out. There we go. But I honestly don't remember if that will work or not. And I'm kind of feeling it probably won't. Right, now, we're about to end spring. In this episode, in fact, we're going to be passing through that. So, I'm going to want to go over to... It's Saturday. Is Pierre's going to be open? Oh, of course Pierre's going to be open. The man never stops working. We're going to want to purchase every type of flower for spring, I think. And also keep enough money for new crops as well. Now, how does one make a garden pot? There we are, garden pot. Clay, stone, refined quartz. Very well. We've got enough refined quartz. We do not have enough stone. Okay, fair enough. Right, we're still going to need loads of clay though, and that I do not have, unless I've stored it over here. I have. You know what? I'm going to move clay over on this side instead. Alright, well, all we need then is the stone. But that's fine, because I wanted to restock our stone. Anyway, I want to make garden pots for all of the spring flowers so that I can keep them growing in my house. And in fact, all flowers in general, so we can grow them all in our house. We won't be able to use them for bees, but it'll be nice just to have them around. And I guess you could harvest them and then replant, assuming we can put flowers into the seed maker. And I can't imagine there'd be a reason why we wouldn't be able to do that. But okay, let's go ahead and take care of my inventory before we go and say hello to all the farm animals. I think that is a fantastic plan for the day. Let's get rid of the various trash that we've got, which is actually only this, I believe. Oh no, I guess we've still got these as well, so that's fine too. Right, anything else I want to drop off? I've got a Nautilus fossil. I'm fairly certain that we've got an example of that back in here. Do we have one? Oh, I like this music. I always forget which chest I'm using to collect all of these in. Yes, we've got a Nautilus fossil, so we can immediately sell that. I am going to say that the duck feather may well be worth popping into whatever chest I've got for the garage display. It's not a perfect duck feather, though, but still, I think that might be a good one. We'll see about getting a perfect anything, maybe an iridium quality cheese or milk or something like that would suffice. Either way, though, we can make some more tea, so let's go ahead and take care of that. There we go. I wish I had like a water bowl in here. It feels horrible that I'm unable to feed you properly. I feel like a bad Aavak. Alright, let's go ahead and drop these off. That can go in there, along with the green algae, I guess. No, I think I'll hold on to that one for now. I think that should be fine. I don't know what I'm going to do with the advanced bait at the moment, though. We might have to see about that. But we can, at the very least, pop in here and have a quick look. So we've apricot, peach, pomegranate, apple, orange, and cherry. And I can see exactly where they're planted. Are these ready to go? No, they're not. It would have shown me on the cursor that they were ready. But the hops are pretty much where they need to be. So we're actually going to have a lot of stuff ready for the community centre very soon. I think probably the only thing we're going to really struggle with, other than perhaps the truffles, just because it'll be a little bit of time before our pigs are ready to gather the truffles. Of course, the animals haven't come out today. Let me go ahead and just close these off before I go in and feed them. But other than that, it'll probably be just the fiddlehead ferns, really. Pow. I hope you all had a lovely sleep. I hope none of you have caught cold whilst it was rainy outside. I will feel very bad about myself if that is the case. Right, let's grab a little bit of everything. There we go. Are any of these... you know what? The mayonnaise is a nice quality. The duck mayonnaise, not quite so much, though. We'll have to see about that one. I guess we have got an egg that is iridium quality. Maybe I will bring that along, because I do believe that the garage display is more about the quality of the product than the value of the product, though I could be very much mistaken there. Do let me know down in the comments if I am, because, well, you know, it would be useful to know one way or t'other. And there we go. Pow. There we are. Now we will get to the milking. You've got to say hello first. That's the etiquette on the farm. Got to make sure that they're in a good mood. There we go. Especially with the goats. You do not want a grumpy goat. No. That is not safe. There we go. game said. It is one of those things that everyone talks about. Ah, goats, you know, when they're ornery, terrible. And, well, well, my grandfather had a well-known grumpy old billy goat. I don't know. It just never really was an issue, I don't think. I might be having very fond and very rose-tinted memories of that. But, I don't know. I did get knocked on my backside once or twice, but I feel in those occasions I asked for it, basically. I was too young to know the proper etiquette with animals. But, you know, once I got to know its personality well enough, that kind of shenanigans stopped happening. Come here, thank you very much. I don't think we're going to get another harvest out of these today, sadly. Let's go. Oh, I guess I'll just keep the tea leaves on me. Let's go pop in a couple of these items, but do I have time to? Possibly, yes. I should be able to drop off the minerals at the very least. Also the wood. Oh, and I can pick up all of those as well while I'm here. I'm absolutely okay with this. There we go. Let's grab all of you. There we are. Some salmon berry and jelly. Let's go with... Sure, we'll pop in some more salmon berries and a blackberry as well. There we are. And we'll see how this all goes. Now, just clearing out the containers really at this point. Drop those off. I will take... actually, I guess I could do the quartz, but that's about all I could do. And you know what? I think I'll leave it for now. I think I will leave it for the time being. Right, we've got to head into town quickly too. I don't have any time to delay. I need to get in there and see if I can't grab myself some bits and bobs from Pierre's shop before Pierre closes for the day. As much as Pierre works pretty much forever, he does have reasonable closing hours. Perhaps forced to though, but... I'm going to be honest, you seem the sort of person who would stay open all day if you could get away with it. But, yeah. We want some tulips. Thank you very much. Some jazz seeds. Also, thank you. Is there anything else I would like to grab while I'm here? I don't feel like grabbing any more of the flowers, obviously. But I could perhaps pick up some of the... just a couple of all of the crops. Sure, I'll just grab 5 of each for the sake of keeping the greenhouse going. I'll grab the garlic as well. But that's, well, I guess I could take the rice as well, I suppose. Plant these in the spring, takes 8 days to mature, grows faster if planted near a body of water, harvest with the scythe. Sure, okay, I'll grab those as well. But that's really all that I can afford to take right now. Have I got anything I can give you? Yes, I do. There you go. I haven't given you a gift in a little while. That's very kind of you. I like this. I know. That's why I gave it to you. I'll tell you a secret. Sometimes, when the store is empty, I'll practice my opera singing behind the counter. Opera singing? Why is this a secret? Everyone in Pelican Town should know this. You should be doing shows. Don't tell anyone. But why? Why did you tell me? If you... is this some sort of cruel and inventive punishment? You tell me something that you know I'm going to want to tell everyone, but then tell me not to tell them. Oh, you scallywag. Pierre's a bit traditional, but he's a good man. He's ambitious, but he always puts his family first. That is actually quite lovely. Right, I am going to avail myself of the hospitality of your tea garden. But first, you're giving this to me? I'm speechless. You are more than welcome. Right, let's head on in. Unfortunately, can't hear the music. But, you know, the pitter-patter of the rain on the glass panels, probably it has its own quality, really. There we go. Right, let's head on back out. My inventory is a mess, but it's just going to have to stay that way for now, I'm afraid. Okay, we need to go and find Emily. I forgot one birthday, I'm not going to forget another one. I refuse. 0 chance of that happening. My arms are really sore, but that's a sign of progress for a guy like me. I must have done 1,000 push-ups yesterday. Alrighty-o. Excuse me. Oh, hey, Leah. Farming sounds so fun. I want to try it someday. I am sure you will Get your wish. Oh, hello. Oh, thought that was a cutscene for a second. Good evening, Aavak. I'm glad to see you relaxing at the saloon. It's good for you to take a break now and then. Your grandfather always worked himself too hard. I'll have an extra beer in his honor tonight. Yeah, I'm not actually relaxing. I have got no time to relax. Hi there, Aavak. Glad to see you. You're always welcome here. Thank you very much, guys. Emily! Oh, please tell me I... Oh, no. Oh! This is why everyone's... Aavak, you should totally use the stack all command. It's there to be used. It's great. It'll make sure that you always stack everything where you need it to be. But of course, what nobody tells you is that in addition to putting all of the things that you need in there, it'll put all of the things that you don't need in there as well. Nevertheless, I guess, on the plus side, when I went back, I managed to pop a couple more tea leaves into the keg, so, you know, there is that. There is a small mercy. I need a little warm me up to be ready for another cold night on the ocean. Well, I hope you enjoy. Came here because I like the small town atmosphere and the potential holistic approach to patient care. I've grown to really love it. I'm glad, mate. I've really grown attached to Marnie's chickens. I'm sure they've grown attached to you as well, actually. Right, Emily, this time I did not fail. I mean, I did fail, but I corrected it. A birthday gift, that's very kind of you. I love it. You're more than welcome. Do you ever think about the texture of fabric, Aavak? Each texture has a distinct personality. Feel my dress, see? Yes, that's generally the case, yes. All fabric does tend to have a distinct texture. Well, I'd say distinct. Probably not, actually. No. As much as people were mocking me in the last episode in the comments for not picking up that daffodil, that's Maya Lewis's daffodil. You don't go into someone else's garden and just pick their flowers, my lord. It's probably attached to that daffodil, probably giving it a name and everything. Aavak? Fancy meeting you out here, though. Hey, I'm surprised to find you out here in the rain. Look at those dark clouds looming over the horizon. I hope they come this way. I do too. I like this weather because it makes everyone disappear. You know? I mean, am I intruding? I like this weather because I'm a pluviophile, but being around people makes me feel anxious. To be fair, I can totally understand that, despite the career that I've happened to find myself in. I don't feel that way around you, though. That's very nice of you to say, mate. We're getting soaked. Is that a problem? Yeah, there's room for two. Oh, that's incredibly kind. Scooching in there. That was actually super kind. What isn't super kind is leaving my horse behind, though. Wow, it's been so long since I popped down here to collect anything. I feel that I've really missed the beach in this series. I've really missed it. I've not made nearly as much use of the beach as I should have. On the plus side, the wiggly worms have probably been having an amazing time. On the double plus side, there's going to be a load of coral over here, my lord. And thankfully, because of my traits, the vast majority, if not all of these, will be iridium quality, so they'll stack better. Honestly, just getting the ability to always have forage be iridium quality is worth it, just because of the inventory management. Personally, I think, even beside the value, just the inventory management alone makes it worthwhile. Though perhaps I should get that little produce bin back down here again. I don't know, though, because at the same time, and I did hear that little sploosh, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. At the same time, again, I've really not made the most use out of the beach during this this series of Stardew, so I'm not sure if it would really help out. Do I have anything in my inventory that I need to drop in here? I don't think I do, if I'm honest. Let's pop over here and have a look in the community center. No, I just need hops, actually. Oh! Ha! I don't need the fiddlehead fern. I just need the hops. Never mind. I am being a dumb, as is often the case. Oh, I do need the fiddlehead fern there. That's why I was thinking that I needed the fiddlehead fern. I need the fiddlehead fern and the truffle there. And I need the apple. And honestly, we're going to get all of those by the end of... well, at the very least by the end of summer. If not earlier than that. Frankly, we may be lucky enough to get it a little bit earlier. Alright, it is late at night. Let's head on back. Now, I have missed an opportunity to go and visit Marnie and see about getting a new guest in the barn, but for now, we should be okay. Let's pop it there. I'm going to take a little wander over to the bat cave. Nope, nothing in there. That doesn't surprise me too terribly much, considering. And I will also just check up here for any forageables while I can. I need to replenish both the wood and the stone. So, while I'm here, let's go ahead and take this down. Now, I do need to get that stone rather urgently, actually, so I can make the plant pots, but it should be fine. The other thing that I'm going to need to decide on before the next episode, we've got one more day in this episode before I need to worry about it, but that is what crops I'm going to be planting in the summer. Now, of course, to a certain degree, I'm going to want an example of every crop, namely because I'll be able to rotate them in the greenhouse should I ever want that produce, but really, I'm more than likely going to just kind of have them to hand in case there is an emergency for some reason, but odds are I could just buy anything I particularly needed. But what I would very much like to do is grab a cash crop. That is a crop that will produce regularly. And also some other crop, because quite often the cash crops make their money over time, whereas the regular crops will make their money... Actually, we'll drop all of those off. Also the clam. I'll go with the large milk for now. We'll see if I can't get something a little bit better than that. Drop these off as well, and the seaweed, there we go. But the cash crops, they generate a lot of money over time, but not but that's mostly because you're only buying them once, so their money per day doesn't have multiple deductions because you had to buy multiple versions of the crops. But the big kind of bang for buck crops are the ones that you'll only harvest once, but they'll typically give you more money per harvest. It's just that once you then also factor in how much it costs to keep buying the seeds, it makes a little bit less money than the crops that will keep producing all the way through the season, especially the ones that will go through summer and autumn. So, with that in mind, and with 6,856 gold added to our bank balance, I need to decide what kind of crops are we going to go for. I think it probably comes down to the cash crops being blueberry, corn, hops, from what I understand, are actually fairly solid ones too. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Boarded up, Haub. Right, let's have a nice drink of tea. There we go. Now we're going to have to pop some new feed in the chicken coop. Right. We can't actually see the next morning, which is a bit of a shame. What's the weather report like? It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Fair enough. And what's our fortune like? Spirits are very displeased today. Why? What have I done? Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, Lucky Lunch. An old legend has it that this meal is irresistible to spirits of luck and fortune. After consuming it, you're likely to attract a good spirit into your belly, where it will bless you with good fortune until the meal is digested. Sounds weird, huh? I can't say I believe it, but the meal is delicious nonetheless. There we go. Maybe I should start preparing the lucky lunches. But yes, I think I'm fairly certain that the go-to is usually blueberries. If the only thing you're caring about is the summer earnings. But corn is also a fairly good one, simply because I believe corn will stretch out over autumn as well. Right, let's get this all topped up. There you go. Right, we've got some honey to collect. Fantastic. And that is the last day for these flowers, so I may as well collect them. There we go. On that note, I should really see if I can pop those flowers into the seed makers, can I? I can! Huh. Alright. Duly noted. That's actually pretty cool. We've got a little bit of coal to drop off as well. Let's go and have a peek into the... got another quest as well. Now, what's this quest? No, don't eat it. What's the quest? No. Damn it. Bring wine. We're doing okay, but we'd be happier with wine. I mean, that's probably goes for quite a lot of us, actually. Right, I will be sure to bring some of that over. In fact, I've got some wine on the go as we speak, so it's not going to take me too long to take care of that one. There we are. I've got another broken CD, so I'm going to need to go and exchange that one. Let's close that gate. I shouldn't leave it open. I mean, it's not really going to do any harm open, but it just looks a little bit messier for me. Right, let's go ahead and get this broken CD in there. Tonk. Perfect. Right, are we going to see another harvest? Actually... Wow, I think we did actually get a coffee harvest. Okay, fair enough. I do see why people use this as a cash crop. It is remarkably productive. And if you do turn all of it into coffee, then fairly solid crop. In fact, I think these may grow in summer as well. Yes, so we're not going to have to replant those. That does leave even more options for me. Perhaps too many options, if I'm perfectly honest, but we'll see how that goes, I guess. Let me drop off the road quickly. Right, let's head on down, see if there's anything to collect down here. Yes, there is, so let's go grab that. As for the the non-persistent crops, melon is probably my go-to. I mean, there's obviously starfruit, but we're not going to have starfruit, so we're not going to be planting a whole crop of starfruit. That's just a no-go on that one. It would be wonderful if we could, but alas, no. I need plenty of fodder. There we are. All topped up. Right, let's grab that egg out, see what we're going to do. I actually really like the fact that our eggs are producing on different days. It means I've always got a duck egg. That's actually pretty cool. I hadn't considered that. A possibility. There we go, another duck egg as well. I'll have to bear that in mind in the future. But you can come out now. Let's pop in. Body dunkles. Now, we are definitely going to want to go and see Marnie as a matter of high priority to see about getting us a new friend for the barn. Right, let's go ahead. It's just milking the cows today. There we go. Hello, Cariad. There. Right. And all of the cheeses. We've got gold star cheeses, but I think we need to age those to make them iridium quality. What am I trying to do there? And I don't think we're going to have time to do that before the Grand Display. Maybe, though. It is a possibility and something I will consider. Right, let's let you all out. There you go. Enjoy. The day is yours. Make of it what you will. I'm thinking of removing those tea plants, by the way, and making a little flower garden down here. Not for honey, but just to have a little flower garden. I think it would be absolutely lovely. Let's grab a little bit from down here as well. There we are. Perfect. And everything from over here as well. There we go. No, come on. No, damn it. You are honestly no. I don't know why I'm being punished, but I am. This is most unfair. Let's go ahead and... well, actually, we'll just drop that one off as well. We've got a lot of money's worth here, actually. That is very, very nice indeed. Perfect, in fact. Right, we'll go drop off the coffee beans and also the sap as well. There we are, yeah. Blue jazz seeds. That's actually really, really cool. In that case, I could actually just drop that off too. There we are. Everything in there that needs to be in there. Perfect. Right. I think we're going to pop down to say hello to Marley. First, though, I'm going to drop off the... well, actually, you know what? Let's take the blue jazz and give that to Marley as well. I could make money with it, or I could make someone happy with it. You know what I'm going to pick. It's been a while. Right, there's an opportunity to get some clay. Or not, an arrowhead. And one that I haven't actually given to Gunther. Wow, okay. I was about to say, the one time I actually want clay, of course. No clay for me. Hey, Marnie. Hey there, it's good to see you. Thank you. Feel free to visit us anytime you please. I will. Here's a gift. Thank you. You're welcome. Right. I would like to purchase a pig. That is right. It is time. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's an awful lot of money. I mean, maybe I should just go and sell some of those coffee beans, or just start turning them into coffee and then selling that, because that would actually, yeah, I can't do that unless I sell a bunch of other stuff. But there is no way that I can justify making that sale right now. That would be... yeah, that would be awful. I wouldn't have enough money to buy crops on the 1st of summer. And that is how we're going to make more money. So I guess we're just going to go for a bit of a wander today. Say hello to people. Sometimes I wonder if my mother's actually happy with her life. I asked her once. I got the feeling she was hiding some inner pain. Well, hopefully now that your father's back and she's not having to worry about that, she can focus on what other issues ail her. I wonder what would happen if I spent all night in the graveyard. You'd probably get cold. It would be an interesting time, though. I imagine the sunrise would be beautiful. I guess you think nothing would happen, right? No, plenty of things would happen. It's whether a specific expectation is met or not, I couldn't tell you, but... it's nice to be so close to the ocean. The sound of the sea makes going to sleep a lot easier. As kids, we hunted for seashells after the tide went out. Those were the days. You're so cute, Evelyn. Right. Hello, Mayor Lewis. Let's see. I've been mayor of Pelican Town for over 20 years. No one ever runs against me when it's time for an election. I like to think it means that I'm doing my job well in terrifying everyone. They know what's best for them, and that is not running against me. Penny's in need of purple mushrooms. Ooh. I can go and check. I might actually have some purple mushrooms, as it happens. Yeah, we'll go and have a quick look. After that, though, I'm going to drop by the mine. We need to stock up on plenty of stone. Also, some daffodils. Never say no to daffodils. Unless they're in someone else's garden. I can't believe so many people are like, yeah, steal me a Lewis's daffodil. Right.
I will almost certainly have it in the forage chest, so let's go and have a quick peek. No. That is also a no. None of these are the forage chests. I've gone to every chest but the forage chest. Typical Aavak. No, we don't have a purple mushroom. Just as well we check then, because that would have been unfortunate. Alright. Let's drop that off there. Right, well, actually, we've also got to go to Gunther as well, so... Sure. Let's go and use the minecarts, as that will give me the swiftest route. But I think, for the sake of the crops, as it has been ever so long, and whilst I am mildly aware of the meta, I am actually very interested in everyone's opinion on what crops would be best to plant. I am going to make a poll in the community section. By the time this video goes live, it'll probably have just gone live itself, or it'll have been live a little bit. So if you are interested and you have an opinion on it, then do let me know. I'll create a little poll. I think we'll do the cash crops first, and following that, might throw in the other crops as well. Again, probably melon is my guess with that one, but I would be interested. You know, for example, you might have a strong opinion that it should be, in fact, wheat, which I would be surprised with, but also at the same time, not terribly shocked. Right, we'll keep this, sure. I don't need the tea leaves with me, though. I do need the tea with me, obviously, but not the tea leaves. Okay, we're good. I'm not going to take my slingshot. I just don't make use of it. Alright, let's go ahead, have a drink, slurp it down. There we go. Now, from what I have been told, it is by far best, if you're just looking to get stone, just to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That is not what we're going to do. We're going to go down to level 45, and we're just going to do a little bit of mining. Now, the jury was out during the last episode on whether you would want to see more of the cuts that I used as I was mining, or more of just me chatting away as I go, and I can totally get that. There's something cathartic about the whole mining process, and it's also an opportunity for us to, you know, just relax, have a bit of a natter, especially considering that this is something that you can more or less do with your brain on autopilot without having to worry too much about it. I am selecting the rocks a little bit, but honestly, since my main goal down here is to gather stone, it doesn't really matter which rocks I go for. Obviously, some of them don't provide any stone, but realistically, the main one to go for is just to have a quick scan around, see if there's anything, any gems or anything like that, but otherwise, just go for the boulders. Once again, I say no. I'm going to try and dodge you. If I can avoid you, I will. I really, really would rather not have to. I'm just down here for the rocks. That's all I need. Just rocks. Why did they make it so hard? Why am I also avoiding slime? I wasn't avoiding the slime before, but now I'm avoiding the slimes. Those little dust sprites are a good influence on me, I think. But well, since you gave me a wallop, and also, I am vaguely aware that with this many mobs on the screen, there is a good chance that the way down is going to be through one of them, which is unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. We will also do a little bit of hoeing over here, I think. So, let's go ahead, fully charge. Thunk. I forgot that this one doesn't have the full charge to do a 3-wide column. A little bit of clay. Not the best haul, to be sure, but we'll see if we can find a little way down as well. I know, loads of people in terms of, but the thing you get from killing enough of them is so great, but it's like... Yes, I'm sure it is. And I'm sure that's why it is to tempt you. See whether you can resist the allure of something amazingly useful in the rest of the game, in exchange for, you know, dirtying your soul by killing the defenseless cute little dust sprites. I can tell the caliber of some of the commenters based on their shock and horror at the idea that I was dodging them. But no, I refuse. If I'm backed into a corner, then fine. It's a matter of self-defense, maybe. But just going out on some sort of genocidal rampage against them because I might be able to turn their body into loot? Scallywags. No, I refuse. Although I am aware of the uncomfortable questions that poses, especially considering it's like, oh, just the slimes are just going to attack them, but oh, the cute dust sprites, no, they get a pass. There is something unsettling about the idea that clemency will be offered to the cute and only the cute. I'm going to have to think on this one at great length. I feel that my ethical compass might need a little bit of adjusting. Nice big old meteorite, meteor rather, boulder. I guess it could be a meteor. Also a secret note. Maybe I'm being awarded for all my self-reflection there. Suddenly I find secret notes and boulders right out the door. Thank you very much, game. I wasn't doing it in pursuit of a reward, but I appreciate you rewarding me all the same. It's not really good if you're doing it because you think you're going to be awarded for it. It's just a trade at that point. But being awarded for it, even though you would have done it anyway, that's very much appreciated. Oh, there we are. Right, let's go ahead. It's 10. I really would like to get the plant pots made before I go back, but I don't think I'm going to get the opportunity. So many cave carrots. Very happy with that. And down here as well. And a little bit of clay besides. Alright, I think we are going to... I could have just gone straight for the stairs up there. Oh, okay. Because I decided to go back, I got another reward. Thank you very much, game. Oh, 2 rewards. The game is being incredibly kind to me. How could I say no? Oh, wow, there's a lot as well. All right, I'm on to you, game. You're now like, haha, we've got him. Hook, line, and sinker. He won't notice the time. But no, I have noticed the time. I am honing my notice the time skills for when I'm streaming. So no, to be fair, actually, I don't need to. Chat will always tell me what the time is, despite that being more or less the opposite of what they want me to know. Because the moment I notice how long I've been streaming for, I tend to wrap up the stream. Right, secret note. Let's find out about you, shall we? If you can read this, come to Secret Woods. Please bring maple syrup. I see. Duly noted. Right, let's head on back to the bus stop. We've got a little bit of time, but not a super amount of it, to be fair. Also, if you notice, I'm not sure how visible it's going to be on YouTube, if it's going to be visible at all. But there is definitely a hitching going on right now, and I think it is because... Sadly, I was doing a bunch of editing in the background, and I think I may have actually left one of my videos editing whilst recording this. The biggest derp move I could possibly make. I apologize profusely for that, if that is indeed the case. All the same, though, hopefully the episode has been very pleasant, regardless. Let's drop these off. There we go. I've got... okay, well, I can get rid of that one. I'm fairly certain we've got that one already, but just in case I don't, I will have a check with Gunther before I do anything with that. Also, why am I still carrying this? Let me pop that away, please. There we are. Perfect. I need to drop off the slime. All right, there we go. Now... How much? 10 stone, 1 refined quartz, and clay. Let me just have a quick look if I can do all of this. I think, considering I believe I only need 6 of them. Yeah. I'm actually really happy with that. That was one of my goals. That was one of my goals for today. Do I have enough time to rush down? Risk it for a biscuit? Yes. Yes, we're always going to risk it for a biscuit. Let's close the doors. Pop in. Quickly get those eggs out. It's 1 a.m. I don't have very much more time. This biscuit may elude me yet. I'm still going to risk it for it, though. You're not willing to risk it for a biscuit, then what are you doing with your life? Probably playing it safe and not falling asleep outside your farm and then being accosted by Joja thugs. Medical team, my backside. Armed robbery. You know, because they probably got arms if they're lifting me up and putting me into bed. But still, robbery involving arms. There we go. Right, I do not have enough time to go and sell it, but we did manage to get all of the produce on the go. No star. Level 7 combat. Wow, okay. Wasn't expecting a level up at all. New crafting recipe, Ring of Yoba. New crafting recipe, Thorns Ring. Okay. And we made, you know, it's a respectable 5,775 gold. That's not terribly bad, but all right. I think that was a pretty good way to end both Spring Year 2 and, of course, this episode. Now, remember, if by the time you get to see this video and you have an opinion on what crop we should be planting, then do hop over to the community tab. I know YouTube does an awful job of advertising that this feature even exists. If you click on the homepage of my YouTube channel, you should see a tab over there called Community. You just click in there and there will be a poll asking which crops we should be going for. I may make 2 polls, but I'll give it a day first for the multi-harvest crop, whether it's going to be blueberry, corn, hot peppers, tomatoes, or hops, if memory serves. I could be wrong about the hot peppers. No, I'm fairly certain the hot peppers are also a multi-harvest crop. Let me know which one you think we should be going for. This is, generally speaking, going to be one of our crash crops, but, you know, I'm open to suggestions all the same. But that is going to be it from me. I really do hope you've enjoyed today's episode and will be joining me in the next. But until then, and as always, take care, everyone.